What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by Autobahn. My name is Max, and today is a good day. The sun is finally out after 3 weeks of rain, and it is a lovely Saturday morning. It is V8 o'clock. This is a Corvette C6. This is Matthijs' car. He sent us a message asking if we wanted to drive it. Well, of course we do. This thing is awesome. I love V8s, I love American cars, I love Corvettes, so should be a lot of fun. So today I'm going to show you around it. It's got some modifications, so we'll talk a bit about those, and then we'll take it for a drive towards the Autobahn for an Autobahn blast. Now, this is a Grand Sport, so that means that it is a later C6. It was introduced in 2004, ran all the way to 2014, if I'm not mistaken, when it was replaced by the C7. Morning, neighbor. And well, this is a Grand Sport, meaning that you got some little bits from the Z06, like I'm going to say Z06. Normally it's like Z in European English, but Z06 sounds better. You get some bumper parts from the Z06, and you get these gills on the side here as well for the Grand Sport. You can see the badge right there. You get some handling upgrades from the Z51 pack as well. It's like a best of everything put into one car. It's got an LS3 V8, normally 430 horsepower, 545 newton meters of torque, something like that. But this car has a supercharger on it, so it should do a little over 600 horsepower. Pretty cool, right? It's got a mixture of steel and aluminium and magnesium for the frame. The Grand Sport gets like the base steel frame, and then the Z06 and the ZR1 get an aluminium frame. And that means that this car is a little bit heavier than the Z06, of course. I think this weighs like 1700 kilos, but it's not bad. I do believe you also get wider fenders for the Grand Sport. I think that's why it looks so cool. That's why it looks kind of muscular, which is nice. Decals as well with a Corvette logo there, and we've got these chrome polished wheels, very nice. And behind that we've got upgraded brakes as well for the Grand Sport. 6 pistons at the front, 4 at the rear, with perforated discs. Brake performance, haven't really tested that yet, but I will let you know when I know. So moving on, nice little mirrors. This is a Targa, as you can see, so it came as a coupe, optionally a Targa, and a convertible. Little intake here, air vent. And then at the rear we've got Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. That's nice. And these are 325s. Yeah, 325s. 19-inch wheel at the rear. And let's just check out the front size. It's a 275 18. So 18s at the front, 19s at the rear. Little spoiler here as well. On the rear, do we have a boot release? We do. So you've got a big boot. This is like, it immediately looks like super old school, but it's a 2011 car. Sometimes I look at something on this car, I'm like, this has to be from like the 80s or something, but it's not 2011. But it's just because it's been like this for so long that you immediately have like these flashbacks to older cars. Of course, the iconic quad rear light, Corvette logo, and exhaust. 4 tailpipes as well. That looks awesome, with 2 silencers in there. There's actually a logo. Let me check. Journalism mode activated. BBE. My face is in the exhaust, but that is a BBE exhaust, and it's got some valves, so it is hella loud. You also get, as I said, you get some like handling upgrades, so you get different suspension on the Grand Sport, but Matthijs upgraded his to KW V3. And let's take a look at the beating heart. As I said, LS3. So during its life, the Corvette C6 got like a lot of updates and changes. So it started out with an LS2 with like 400 horsepower. Then the facelift brought the LS3 with 437 or something like that. And then you had the LS7 as well, the 7 liter for the Z06. And then the 6.2 liter supercharged for the ZR1. Now, as I said, this car has a supercharger upgrade. This is, you can see it right here, a ProCharger supercharger, and this is a P1SC1 model. And apparently it should do like 620 horsepower. So you've got ZR1 power in this Grand Sport, which is nice. Very nice. Love this as well. Bonnet opening that way and then revealing this majestic LS3 V8. I mean, we don't see this enough here. Matthijs is kind of a young guy to be driving this 620 horsepower supercharged Corvette, but I love it. So he had a C3 before this and another C6 apparently. So he is a Corvette man, which is cool. Corvette Museum delivery sticker here. Bowling Green, Kentucky, I guess. Kentucky, yeah. So interior wise, it is actually not bad. It's pretty damn good. We've got an extended leather package, so that means that you have all this nice leather and Alcantara or suede in the seats as well. Seating position is pretty good. Yeah, it's not bad. Nice Alcantara steering wheel as well with a flat bottom. We've got some shift pedals. This is a 6-speed automatic gearbox. They were also available with a 6-speed Tremec manual. This is a 6-speed automatic. 2006 they introduced a 6-speed. So 2004 to 2006 are 4 speeds. And then after 2006 there are 6 speeds. And in 2007 it got an update with faster shift times. So let's start it up. Very nice. This is valves open. Not going to rev it too hard because there are some sheepies over there, but we've got a switch for the valve. That is a big difference, but we're going to keep it open, of course. Yeah, let's go out and have a drive on this lovely sunny spring morning. It is getting hot today. First time this year, guys. Oh yeah, we also have traction control, so if you hit that once you still have some kind of handling mode, and then if you keep that pressed down it turns off everything. Competition driving mode, and then we've got active handling off. That's what we want. We've got a head-up display as well. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but it's nice and green, super retro. And then if we use the pedals, both pedals can shift up and down. Woo-hoo-hoo! Damn, that sounds good. Oh, I love a V8 in the morning. That will wake you up. Oh, that has to be one of the best rev limiters I've heard this year. That is incredible. And you've got some pops from the exhaust sometimes as well. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. I am waking up all these nice people here, but... Oh. So the gearbox, as you can see, response to the pedal is kind of slow. Well, let me close the windows. Response to the pedals is kind of slow, so downshift, downshift, upshift, upshift. It's not great, but the shift itself is actually not bad, so that is kind of okay. So handling wise, it's kind of weird. Around the center, as you can see, there's not much happening, but then once you turn it in, you kind of have to get used to it. So once you turn it in, it actually feels pretty good. It's just that off center is super dead. Oh, But I feel like it does like sort of go where you expect it to go, but it's not the most communicative car I've ever driven. It's kind of numb. Oh, but it does pull, especially like at the higher revs. Once you get it going, it's pretty quick. So if you're on full throttle and then shift at the higher revs, it actually shifts quicker, which is nice. So I've got a draggy here and a screen recording for a digital speedo, because the analog one only goes to 200 kilometers an hour if you have it in kilometer an hour mode. I'm going for automatic for the gearbox. Okay, here we go, full throttle. Oh, that's not slow. That's not slow, that was already a 7.5, 100 to 200, I wasn't even trying. Let's just go. So, big downshift. That 6-speed gearbox instead of the 4-speed you had in earlier ones, because that must have been really slow basically. That's 300 already. That is quick. So, oh, that sounds so good. Oh, these US cars, I mean, every time I drive them, I think I say it every time I drive them as well, they are just so much fun. I mean, they're not the most sophisticated, they're not, you know, the peak of engineering and whatever, but it's just a fun thing to drive. But it feels like, as I said, at the top of those revs, it picks up well. Going. It's the beauty of a big engine, of course. It just doesn't really slow down, it kind of keeps going at the same pace. Handling wise, it's pretty stable. As I said, the center steering is kind of dead, but other than that, it's not bad. So, downshifts on the off-ramp. That is not bad. It just, you have to sort of get used to it and know how to, like, how to talk to it, basically, to find out what you can do with it. And of course it will go sideways, because it loves to do that. Okay, so let's have a look at the transmission temperature. Matthijs told me to check that out. 230, so that should be good. Full throttle. bad. It's actually like, it's kind of quicker than it feels like, if that makes sense. Because when I look at that speedo, I'm like, okay, that's not bad. At 7.5 seconds, that is pretty decent. See, that's a nice pickup. That's it for today. Not going to push it any more than this. So, Matthijs, thank you so much for coming with your beautiful Corvette C6 Grand Sport. Absolutely love driving it. The thing sounds amazing. I think it looks super cool, and yeah. I mean, I don't know how old you are, but this is one hell of a cool car to own at your age. So yeah, good job, congrats. You've got good taste, and enjoy this beast. To you guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as well. I mean, how can you not? You can subscribe by clicking the big button in the middle. You can also check out this video on the right or this playlist on the left. See you the next one. Bye.